Joined by women's basketball coach Danielle Santos Atkinson following today's game against Towson. Coach, your opening thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, we had a slow start. We had been past few games doing a much better job of getting out from the beginning and having some intensity and really good effort from the start. Last game we got really close to putting that 40 minutes together and 4 quarters together. And today we came out very slow. Came out the gate slow, dug ourselves a hole that was tough to overcome. Regrouped at halftime, came out, played a much better third quarter. But again, once we put ourselves in that type of hole, it was tough to overcome. Towson can shoot the ball very, very well. Offensively, they're aggressive and they can put points on the board. So with that, you've got to make sure defensively you're on point with your defense. And we just weren't clicking tonight defensively. We didn't have the intensity. We hang our hat on our defense, and we just didn't bring that tonight.
You mentioned that third quarter, Coach, and a lot went right, but you lost the quarter by 1. What clicked specifically, and why wasn't it enough to win the quarter?
Yeah, for us, we executed better. We were aggressive offensively. We played with much more confidence. First half, we missed a ton of layups. We converted more on our layups at third quarter, but we also defensively gave them 20 points. So as much as we executed on the offensive side, we can't trade basket for basket, especially when we're in that kind of hole. We allowed them some stuff at the free throw line in that quarter, and we also allowed them to get downhill a good bit. And so with that, again, offensively we were much better. We played with a lot more energy. Defensively we did a much better job, but still allowed them to hit some tough shots.
So you talk about the defense, and I know you were playing around a little bit with that full court press, laid off a little bit later in the quarter. How do you feel about how that went? Is that a defense that you liked, and can you use it moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, that defense was great for us, you know, in this past game and the last few games. But if you don't have the effort and the intensity and all 5 people on the floor playing together, it's hard to press, it's hard to trap. In order to play like that, you need rotations from all 5 people. And if we didn't have everybody on the same page, if we don't have everybody on the same page, we're going to give up easy baskets like we did. So we had to pull off of it. Every time we got in it, we gave up easy stuff down the floor, and so we had to make sure that we were back to set our defense.
I'll ask one more. So as usual, Hines and Henry had good games, really establishing their size down low. Just how do you feel about like how they're contributing, and also like how that plays into the rest of the team with the guards?
Yeah, they did a great job of getting the ball to the paint. That's our emphasis. Again, we want to attack and get downhill. We were able to do that very early with the guards, and throughout the game, we got hesitant when we missed some layups. And the guards got downhill, we got to the basket. We were able to get there. We missed some layups. We got to the free throw line from those attacks and didn't shoot it well from the free throw line tonight from a guard spot. But our post stayed aggressive inside. They continued to attack. We took advantage of some of the mismatches that we saw that we had. And they've got to continue to play with that type of confidence. They've got to continue to have that focus to finish around the rim.
Coach, as a coach, what is your biggest takeaway from this game that you can use moving forward, heading into the JMU game on Sunday?
We've got to regroup. We've got to regroup as a team. They know defensively, again, that is where we put our eggs. And when we're not clicking, and when we don't have the intensity and effort on that defensive end that we need, it makes it tough. And so that is exactly what we're pulling away from this. There's things that we talked about and wanted to take care of the ball. We did that tonight. Rebounding, we gave them 12 second chance points, which 15 offensive rebounds, which is a bit much, but not. They had 26 last game, you know, and so we did a better job there. They had 10 threes last game. This game they only had 5, but again, that intensity and that effort, and us being able to create offensive possessions from our defense, we just didn't have. And so we've got to take that from this game and know we've got to have great starts, and we've got to continue with our defensive effort.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.